So welcome to Super Metroid Ascent. This will be a full playthrough, 100 all items. So if you don't want spoilers, then don't watch this and go play it, or watch. Yeah, just go play it if you don't want spoilers. So this is my ROM hack mod of Super Metroid. So Super Metroid Ascent. And right off the bat we can see we have a custom demo. It's one of the first to have a custom demo. So when we wait, we see the player, we see the game moving Samus around without our hands touching the controller. So let's go. Let's start right in, and we will remove the first save here. Or I can just be an hipster and take B or C. I mean, they should work. So this is a unique opportunity for me to do a developer commentary. So we will see some of the design choices and why I did stuff like this instead of that, and we will we'll see about this. So the story is really short, but we at least have some goal to do, which is we need to ascend our way up to the surface of the planet, and we need to kill the dark parasites in the way and reach the extraction point. So a really simple story, but at least we have one. But the main focus here is gameplay and level design. So we start right here without the ship, and right off the bat we have this door on the right, or we can go to the left. So I will go to the right. I will not do the fastest route. I will just play as I want and go where I want. So here here we need to wall jump, but we don't need to go this way. But if you know how to wall jump, which I hope you do, this is a good path to take, because here we will get the bomb. So we have bomb right away, and if you see, there is each room has their own name. So this room is named Where is Morph, because normally we don't get the bomb first, so we cannot use them now. And this door you need a high jump to go there, but a lot of players found a way to do a tricky wall jump and get in this door, and a lot of players found this trick, but for now we will do the normal intended path. So here we have some sort of warning that the lava is raising and there's enemies now. So in the next room we have the lava raising too, but this time it will not stop, but it's raising really slowly. And here this door is important, because if we keep on going, and we come here, and this is morph bait, because there is morph here, but we cannot get it. We can only get it if we ascend the room under here. Here, this room. If we come up from the right, there's a door on top here, and we can get morph right away on the start of the game if we want. and now the lava is right up here, so we cannot pass right away. We need missile. And I still didn't took damage yet. Real pro. So here is the first tutorial room. It's really a simple tutorial. It's like the noob bridge in the original game. We need to like, we cannot jump here. So if we look at the room name, it tells us like we can just run and land here. And I think those room names should be in pink because they are important, I think. So here we have another tutorial room, kind of. We have this gate, we cannot open it, but if we see this line here, we have this button and it opened the gate. So it's called remote gate, and if you're good enough, you can jump here and you can wall jump and get up here. But this, you need to crumble jump here, otherwise you cannot. And that's a fake missile, and the real one is right here. And we can normally we need high jump here too, but with a tricky wall jump we can get it. Like, I can't wait. I will get this. It's easy. Like this. But we don't need to do that. It's just like it's a free missile right away. And this is another tutorial room. This will tell us about a new mechanic, which is the linked doors. But if we want, we can just continue here, and we land on this enemy right here. And we have those weird things that we don't really know what they are, but they don't hurt you, and they have a reason to be there. So that's our first save. So those enemies, they appear near stations. It can be save station or map station. So they are kind of they are a hint to show you are near a save room. And also the door here are really lunge. So here's here we have a gray door which is named AA, but we cannot go there. And if we go here, we have another AA door, so we need to go down. Here we have a blue door. Then we are stuck here, and we get what is supposed to be the first missile. And then we have the AA door that is red, and the room name is called open link door, so we use the missile on the red door, and it's 5 missiles like in the original. And here we have like bugs to give us a missile if we are bad and we spend all the missile on the wall. So now the AA door are open because we open one AA door and it will open all the AA door. And if we check on the map, we can see we are in data, or the data room, or the symbol D, and those symbol will show a link door. Actually, the D is not for data room, it's just for door. Here we just walk and we get the first energy tank. So this room is pretty big. It's the first room where the player is really free to go wherever he wants. So here we have a missile. If we go here, we have another head door. And we are in the station corridor. So we see those weird enemies are near station, because here we have the map station of Zone 1. So this is Zone 1, and we can see where we started. We decided to go on the right, we took the bombs, and then we go up and left, and we did the link door thingy. So the map is pretty big, even if this is only Zone 1, it's a pretty big map, I think. And here we have a legend, so we can see the link door symbol. We have other symbol like the gate unlock, and we have the boss, we have warp, and we have save station, energy refill, and ammo refill, which those three are in the original game. And yeah, what is cool with this map is that we can see the door on the map, because in the original game we don't see the door on the map, which I think it's kind of lame, but Super Metroid is the first Metroid to have a map like this, so I think it's pretty good. And yeah, we skip this item. This is just a reserve tank, and there's a lot of reserve tank in this. There's 8 of them, and there's a reason for it. It's because we will see why later on. And if we check here, we can see we have also the zone percentage, and we have the time that we play the game. So this has been added. Here we have secrets. Oh, and also if you come here and you cannot wall jump here, you can always use this block and then get it. So those weird enemies are because there's a map station here. So when we come back to the big room, we have some weird things happening. We have like the room change color a bit, it's more dark, and we have those floaty dark things, spore stuff. And if we look around, we can see there's bugs here, and there's like those enemies are now faster, and they are dark colored. And now when I shoot it, we cannot kill it right away, and we have those parasites here. Those are dark parasites. They are slowly taking control of the entire planet. We cannot go there. I will go at the top of the room actually. We will go get the morph ball. So this room, we go here, and we are back at the landing site. And now we have missiles, so we can open the 2 red doors. We can also, I think, no, it doesn't work. Okay, so open the 2 doors. then we get our morph ball. And here we have secrets. That's here. There's nothing. Just an enemy. Oh yeah, the bomb. Now we can at least use our bombs we get earlier. So the bomb timing is different. It's faster. I made it faster because I want. I like when you can check. You can check the if there is secrets faster, and it just make the games a bit faster, I think. But this means we can do bomb jumps really easier, I think, because we can do the timing for it is really easy, I think. Let's get some missile back. Now where do I go? I think I will do the... yeah, I think I will continue on the main path. So in this room we can see the ceiling. There's this weird blocks here, and there's a secret. And here we have this weird block, and we cannot kill it. Like the missile don't work too, and we have this fast enemies. So we cannot use this, cannot pass that right now. So now we're here again. Now we can get this one. I think I will go get. I will go this way. And now we have lava here. We need to jump above it. We have a missile refill. Missile. Now we have those, and we can land on them. There was the room near the safe station where Samus will can land on it right away, so it's a bit of a giveaway to know you can do it. But if we want, you can just walk if we time the lava correctly. And I still didn't took damage yet. Real pro. So here we have a pipeline room. It's the far room on the left side of the cave. And now we have bombs, so we can go up there right away. And I still didn't took damage yet. Then I hit myself. So if we go here, there's this eye that is watching us, and there's a gate, but there's nothing and we cannot do anything. So if we have good eyes, we can see this wall is a bit weird. If we look on the map, we can see that the map, there's no white line on the right wall. That's because there's a secret, and we have this weird orange gate that when you shoot it, there's nothing that happens. But if we choose to use the missile on it, because we see there's a path behind it, so this tells us maybe we can destroy it. So if we use missile, it will be destroyed, and there's actually nothing behind it. But if we come back in the room, which is just the room has changed, there's no gate, because that thing was a gate unlock, which is a little key, on the map. And if we check the legend, there's gate unlock, which is the little key. This is not a tutorial for it, but there will be a tutorial later on, so maybe we'll not find out to do it, but that's not a big problem, because what we get is plasma, but it's not required. And plasma is not really strong in this, because it's the first beam upgrade. But it's still stronger to kill. But it's slow. It's slow, but it's a bit stronger than this one. But it's slower. And what's good is that it will pierce enemies, so we can kill many enemies in one shot. So we have finished with that room. Now it's easier to come back, so we can just run, and we can wait a bit, run. I'm already full. We wait a bit. Oh no, we can just jump. So we are back in the Crystal Glade W. And we have, again, those dark parasites and the stronger enemies. So here we have another door. We pop that open, and we are now in the entrance XAF. This is a sub area, and it's called the Water Lab. So we can go down here. We have some enemy refill. So in that room there's those weird enemies that moves around, and there's those things above that can, and there's this gate to be fast to pass it because it's closing. But if you fail and you have the bomb and the morph, you can still pass through here. You don't need also a jump. So here's another fake missile because I don't know, I like that. But no, it's a real one here. Because if you look at the map, there's an item dot here. So here we have two choices. We can go down or we can go right. If we decide to go down, which is not the best idea, because it's a challenge room. And if we are not fast enough, we cannot succeed the challenge. And we don't have high jump, so it will be really hard. But it's still possible. So what I will do is I will get high jump first, and I think I will come back. So here we have the same kind of challenge, but it's really slower and easier. We have missile here, we have more missile here, and here we need bombs, and there's also those crumble block, and we cannot pass here. I mean, we can do it, but normally you need high jump and the spring ball to do it. And as we can see, the water is now pretty high because we have lost time. So we cannot go here because the water is too high, and there's this spike, so we cannot go here. But there's this gate. We need to open something with it, but now the water is too high. So what we can do is that we can just leave, and we can just leave this entire area if we want, or if we think a bit, we can just come back and see that the water is really low. And we need to activate this gate. I think I activated it, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. And then we just jump here, and we have high jump. And high jump comes with the spring ball or jump ball. So we can jump higher, and we can also jump in the ball form, because before, if we remove high jump, it will just unmorph. We cannot. We need to do bombs to be able to jump. But with it, we can jump, which is really useful. And also the menu here is way faster than in the original. It's a patch that I use, and it's really useful to speed up, because I think going the menu and going back was really painful and too slow to my taste. So I think it's an improvement. So here, if we continue, this place, it was a mobile passage in the beta, so that's why it's all cramped. But it's better to not be, because before it was harder to find the save station. So here we have a second save station. And we can see we have those weird enemies again because there's a save station near. And we can continue if we want, but I want to do the challenge because I'm doing all the items here. And we use oh yes, yes, we can change beams really fast if we are holding item cancel, which is the button to remove the item's weapon selection. If we hold that button and we then press the angle button, it will change the beam we have collected. So as you can see, there's a little icon near the minimap, and it's the beam we have currently equipped. And if I do the quick change combination, it will change cat. It will change this icon here, and this it will change the beams too. So that's pretty useful. And now the water is too high, so I don't think I'm fast enough to avoid those. We'll try. No, I'm not. Okay, so I will kill them. So now we have the spring ball, so we can do this one pretty easily. And it's another missile, so we have like 3 missiles here. We can just hold we can just space bar. We can just, yeah, I'm playing with a keyboard. Yeah, keyboard for the win. Okay, we can just hold the jump button to jump like this always. So this is really helpful to pass this. So now we will try to do the challenge. I think also we can fall pretty quick here if you are at the good spot. I think it's like this spot, I think. Yeah. Bam. Oops. I will reset, I'm too slow. And I will use the fast beam, I think, for this. Do you have enough missile peut-être? And the funny part, this little bubble is solid, like this, so it can help, but we don't need it. If we have high jump, this is a refill because there's a red door here, and it will really suck to don't have missile. So here's there's this funny circle moving, and this is like showing we just succeed, but we cannot get this item if we just shoot this or bomb it. So this means there's something else. If we see there's other blocks like it, and we can shoot those, and if we shoot the upper one, it will like chain reaction and open everything. And here we have a new item that is not in the original game. When we get this, it's basically just a reserve tank with a W. And when we get this, it's a weapons tank, it's called, and it increases the damage of Samus. So every projectile are now doing more damage. This includes the missile and the beams. And yeah, there's no message box for the refill because it's faster, and I think we don't need it. And now those die quicker because we are doing more damage. And I don't think we can one-shot the side hopper now, but we will be able with more damage tank, because the damage tank there is many of them. Now we can go here, and since we have high jump, we can come back here. Whoops. Because without high jump, we cannot come back here without wall jumping. This kind of lock the player near the high jump items a bit, so it's more there's more chance he would get it. But we don't want to go. I don't want to go this way because I explored a lot of the left path. I will go to the right portion of the map instead, because there's more things to discover. So we need to open the gate again, and it doesn't make a sound, I think. I'm not sure why, but it's carry open, and does it work? I think I found something, guys. I need to change this. Okay. So I think I will save right away. So now I will oops. Now I will explore the right part of the map. So now we are in a new area. Well, not really new area, but like new rooms that we didn't explore. And this is Crystal Glade East, or E. And we have some cool looking dark haze that makes the bottom of the room darker. And if we go there, there's no items if we look at the map, but there's this yellow circle, which is, if we look at the legend, this is an energy refill. And it's called, the room is called preparation because we prepare ourselves for battles because we refill our energy, but we are already full because I'm too good. Okay. So we will continue. So here we have the next door up here, and it's, yeah, it's Sierra Love. This is an inside joke about Rum Hacking Super Metroid. So here we have those moving platforms, and since we have high jump, it's way easier to get on top of them. But if we oh, this one is pretty slow. Okay, if we wait too much, it will go down right at the bottom. So we need to not wait too much on it. But this one, it doesn't go down, and that's because here there's secrets, and it's on the map. It's a dot. So we go here, and we get the charge beam. And yes, we can break those platforms. So again, the parasites are invading the Crystal Glade. So we can see they are there waiting for us. And we have the normal enemies that are now dark. They are dark now, and they are kind of getting corrupted, so it doesn't move here. So we see there's this bastard parasites, and when we kill it, it just explodes because why not? It's like really small and it does a big explosion, and of course it gives nothing because he's a bag. So here we go up, and we are in Pumpkin's Dust room. Okay, that was a weird voice. And we have the C block, those weird block with the C on it, because C for charge. So if we charge, we can kill it. Kill. And we have a bomb block. So now we can go here. If we don't have charge, we cannot go here, but we got charge. And we have our first boss. So it's like in the original, we have those 3 hit doors, but they die faster. And we have another energy tank right in our face, because I think it's a good idea to have at least like two or three energy tanks that are right in your face for the players, because it's really important to have enough energy. So now we are getting near interrogation mark, and those are like small they are small goals that we need to reach. So when we don't really know where to go, we can look for those interrogation mark on the map, and we go to them to do stuff. So the door is locked, and we have this statue, and of course we know what it is, but he's not here He is like right here, and he's falling. You can kill it when he's falling. And he's dead. So when we charge the beam, it will attract the pickups. So that's cool, like in the Primes games. That's a neat stuff, a cool little thing. And if we see, he broke the ceiling here. And if we are curious enough, this is actually a secret. And to get here, we need to wall jump with the high jump boot. Or we can also bomb jump here and then just jump. But here we need to wall jump. So this item is only for people that can wall jump. And it's that little orb alone in the corner. It's funny. This is for a missile. And it's a long fall. And yes, the Torizo has fallen from above at the top of this long shaft. So that's why he fall really fast. If we look, we can see how long this thing is. And this is a stair of bubbles. MST will be proud. So we go here, and we have this Ryo just waiting to kill. Charge at you. Yeah, okay. That was bad. Okay, so we have those gates now that don't have a button, and same thing here, so we cannot get out. So this is the no button gate room, and this is the tutorial for the gate unlock. So this wall is really weird. We shoot it, it opens, and here we have the little tutorial gate unlock room. So we have a refill here if we are bad and we do this, because we will need those to break it. And now the gate are gone because we have unlocked them. So the gate unlock things will open gates near it. It will never open a gate really far at the far really far on the map or in another map. It will always be pretty close to it. So here is the AB door. So this is the link door like we saw earlier. So we just open this because we want to continue. So this will open all the AB door, but we don't actually need to know that because it will just do it, and then we will stumble across it and we will continue the game. Oh, so we just slowly, as we play, the player will start slowly to understand those new unlock mechanics that are a bit like the Fusion game. So here we have the charge beam room. So we did a loop around it, and now we can get the other item from the other side, which is a weapons tank. So now we have two of them. And this is a red gate, so we shoot a missile. So this was a charge beam right here, and there was this gate we cannot open, and that's why the room is called half cessation, because we don't get the full experience of it. But when we come back, we get the other item. And we also don't need to go to backtrack all the rooms before the boss. It will just loop around it. And now the dark parasites are not here anymore, but the enemies are corrupt in the room and they are now moving freely. And they are harder to kill, but we can just use a missile or 2 charge shot. And this one is also harder to kill. So now, if we are here and we didn't get the bombs, we can get the bombs here. Which maybe I will do this. Yeah, okay, I think I will do something else. I wanted to have both of them. So this is another free energy tank, and there's a secret behind it. So another missile. And I think you can mug ball here to be faster, like this. Yep. So now I think I will get the item, all the item in that room, and then we will come back to get the missing item, because I want to do 100% for all the 3 zones. Because this hack is divided into 3 big zones, and we go from 1 to 2 and then to 3, and it's a bit linear because we cannot come back to the previous area. When we go to zone 2, we cannot come back to all the rooms in zone 1, and if we go to zone 3, we cannot come back to all the room in zone 3. But if we look at the equip menu, we see the zone percentage, and we know if we collected all items before moving on. But I decided to do it this way because I want the player to keep advancing forward, and I think it was a concept that no hack did before, so that's interesting. And here we have this small space, and if we shoot around, there will be this hole. And here we need the jump string ball to jump across. And here we have those small spaces that are a bit weird, and if we look at the map, there's a hole in the floor, so we know there's something here. And it's a reserve tank, but it's better than nothing. What's good is that the reserve tanks comes full instead of empty. And here we have our way down, and whoop, we go down, and whoop, it comes back up. So we did I think we did yeah, we did all the items here in the green giant room. So I want to come back because and here there's this door with a little red arrow, and if we look at the map there's this down arrow at this door, and this on the legend this is a warp. So if we go here we get in that room or this corridor with another little arrow. We have a save. And we are in the void, which is the warp area. So if we go here, we are now in Crystal Glade W. So this was a warp from Crystal Glade east to Crystal Glade west. So it's a quick shortcut that is a bit hidden because you see there's a little red arrow here. So if we want, we can come back if we break the wall here. And if we oops, if we come back again, I want to show something. If we look at the map, the mini map or the map, there's this arrow, so we know there's a war at the right side. We just have to look a bit around and shoot stuff. So now I want to go back at the bomb. So do you remember this is the door which was too high, but now we have high jump, so we can come back here easy if we want. This was the bombs room, the first item we got, and we can come back. So here, this room again. I will change for the plasma. And now the beam is much stronger with the two weapon things we collected. So now what I want to do, this enemy is a bit misplaced, I think. We want to get the item right here, and if we're good enough we can make sure I have high jump to be easier. Yeah, it's here. But you can go through here without high jump, but you need to wall jump. Have good skill at wall jumping. Oops. So this was the morph door. So now yeah, okay, I want to go there. Oh yes, you can break this small block here, so you don't need to glitch the gate. So in this room, now all the enemies are dark and they are faster and stronger because of the parasites. So I can attract this. Okay. I want the to pass the charge block that we found here earlier here. So now we have we have charge beam, so we can go through here. And this is a small challenge, because we cannot bomb this. So we need to run across the bridge, but we don't need to mug ball to run across that. We can only we need to have a good timing, and we can run if we have a good timing, not like this. We can run across and pass the moving gate. We need to wait until it's starting to go up. We need to wait a bit more, like this. No. It's tricky a bit. If I can run like this, and we get our third weapon tank. And if we look at the minimap, there's more to this room. So here we have some enemies. We cannot kill the red one, so we just kill the green, and it will destroy all of them. And we get another missile, and now we have 81% of the zone clear for the items. And now we don't need to run across this again. We can just go here, break this, come back. Okay, so there's an item hidden in the ceiling again, so it's like a double secret. There's this bubble here. When we shoot it, nothing happens, but if we bomb it, it will open. And we have a missile here, and we have an extra link door that we can open here for a shortcut. So okay. Okay, now I think I want to do the bomb jumping challenge room. Oh, I think I will save. I will save. Yeah, I will save. Better do a wise choice and save the game as much as possible. Also, the room names here is wrong. I need to change that. Yep, I will do the bomb jumping challenge room now. So this is way easier. Oops. It's way easier because we have high jump, but this is still too high for us. So we have this gate here, and this gives us the extra high up. We can jump here. Red door open. We never. This is new. A new place, and we have this door, and this is my other jump, 7. Why the 7? That's because we can only do a 7 bomb jump. This is a limit I added because I think the infinite bomb jump is too powerful, mostly in this hack, because there's other item that it will replace some of the other movement item in the hack, and I didn't like it. So, and all the level design is built around the 7 bomb jump limit. But if this room tells us a bit about it, and my other jump is because it's bomb jumping. That's the other jump. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay, I failed to count here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the 8 doesn't work, and we can see the morph ball is getting it changed colors slowly, and at the 8th bomb jump it will flash and it will make a little noise, so we know we cannot go higher. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's a little beep, so we know there's a problem here. We cannot do more than that. So now we go here, bam, 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 and we have this weird thing above us, and if we go in it, it will push Samus into this place, and it's fast and it's funny. I like it. So here we cannot jump easily here. It's like whoa, and we fall, and there's spikes here, so we cannot go up. Okay, we still can go up here because yeah, it's Super Metroid, and Super Metroid we can do all sorts of sequence breaking. So we can do this. Oops, wait, we can do. We can wall jump on those spikes if we are good enough, but I'm not that good at it. But yeah, you see, okay. But people can wall jump the spike, but we will do it the real way. So we need to. We don't. This is not necessary, so that's not a big issue if you don't do it. It's a challenge to learn about the bomb jumping, and it's a challenge. So if we are not up to the task, we just you can just pass it. So we need to horizontal bomb jump here, and we get a missile. So what we do is that we put a bomb and we move Samus on the side a bit, so we can go on the horizontal. And here the challenge continue. We cannot jump here, even if we spring jump, it's too high. Okay, so we can wall jump, or the intended way is to bomb jump here, and then we need to do more horizontal bomb jumping. And we get a superb reserve tank. And we continue. It's not over. Not over. There's more. Wait, there's more. And we do this again. And we have this thing to move, but we don't need to use it. We can just horizontal bomb jump. And we have energy refill because of those spikes. If we are not good enough, we can lose a lot of health, so we can always get the energy back if we reach that point. And the final reward is the best of the three, which is an energy tank. Does this mean reserve is better than missile? And then there is this corridor, which is just decoration. but actually it's a little environmental storytelling that we will see later. So we go here and right into the beginning. So I think I did okay. I think I'm missing 2 items. Yes. Sure. I'm actually not sure about the last one. Okay, there's one here, but weirdly enough, I'm actually not sure about that one. Huh. Oh, okay, I know. It's yeah, it's one that is easy to forget. We will go back to the Crystal Glade. Now we can one-shot those enemies without the damage tank. So we go here, down, here, and in this room we have this little bubble here, which is an indicator for the block here. So here we have another missile hidden here, and normally we need high jump to get that one, but we can still get it with bomb jumping or a tricky run and jump. Sorry if my voice is not the best for English. My main language is French, so my vocal English is not the best, but I'm trying. I'm sure it's okay, but you need to concentrate to understand, because I'm not the best English speaker. Okay, so now there's one last item remaining, and it's the one here above us. So I will save the... No, I will not save. No, not it right now. There's another save later. So now we go in that room, which is called Behind the Sea. This is supposedly one of the first rooms to meet the charge block, but now it's actually the last one. So here we need to time a jump correctly, because those reapers in the way. So I wait, and here. And now we have the C blocks, and we have the charge show up, and we also open the AB door when after we beat the Torizo, the bomb Torizo. And this is a lot of item obstacles in one room. So what happens is, when we come here, we cannot pass the charge block, but at least we can see the door behind it, so we know we need the charge and the AB door here, both at the same time. Before it was not like this, so player came back a lot, more than one time in the same room, to found that they still didn't have all the items for it. So I think this setup is better. So now we are in a puzzle room, and we actually need to beat this puzzle to advance, but it's not too hard, I think, and you can also skip it if you are good enough. So we have this gate here, and this is I think it's a unique use of the gate, because we have those tubes play in the ground, and if we shoot them, they will raise. They will raise above the ground, and this one is really long. And I don't think you can make it if you don't wall jump, but you can go here, then here, and you can actually jump on it. Ah, I'm bad. Wait, you can actually jump on it. And we have this gate that it's in the way. You see, I cannot reach the door easily with the gate in the way, but I can at least open the door. And we have this path here. This is a this is just a trap. There's more trap here which will fall, so we need to be careful. Actually we cannot reach the gate. Samus cannot reach the gate, so we need to go. The puzzle is we need to go here, and we need to unmorph, and we can shoot it like this. So now the gate is open, and now we can finally jump in the door. But if you are good enough, you can just wall jump off the gate and you can go in the door. So here we have some blue balls. And some of the blocks here are bombable and the other are not. If we look, this one is darker, so it's bombable. But then they are all looking the same here. So we need to bomb around to see which one is open, can be broken. I mean. And here we have the last item, and we have a way out because we don't want to go past the morph thing again. And if we already did this, we know there's a passage here, so we can just go through that. We can just go through this instead of going through all the morphing maze, I guess. And now the door closed behind us, lock. And the room is called the Resistance because we need to kill the enemies. And here this is a bit, maybe it's a bit annoying because we need to bomb all of them, but I put this here because I want the player to know that they can bomb random wall. Like there's no tiles that are necessarily bombable tiles. Like every tiles can be a bomb tiles if they want. So they will this tell the player that some tiles that doesn't look like a bombable tile can be won. So here we have a gate. We can gate glitch this one to reach the end of the room faster. But I want to go down here first, because if we look at the map, we see there is a save station near, and if we exit this room, we will see that we don't reach the save station. So to reach it, we need to go this way, which is pretty obvious. And if we use a plasma beam, we can kill 3 of them in one hit. So now I will kill the most. I think you only need to kill two of the pirates to open the grid door. And here we have a block to slow the pacing a bit, and that's because it's to make the gate glitch here more rewarding and faster. But I don't think it slows the player too much, so I think it's okay. And here we have enemy refill, so we can refill some of our thing before the boss, because as we can see there's a boss near, and we can there's blue balls, and when we jump there's more. So those will give us some stuff back to refill also. And now we have spore spawn, and this pirate in the room, he is just there, so he is actually studying spore spawn. So he is, and the reason is because spore spawn is slowly being corrupted by the bugs, the dark parasites. So as you can see, the parasites are falling from the ceiling. So it's bugs instead of the normal spores that are falling. And the pirate is there because he wants to study the parasites. So now I have all the weapons tanks, so spore spawn is really easy to kill. And we have the first escape, because Samus is setting the first bomb to kill all the parasites in the zone. And here we have a refill because there's a missing door here. And this room, it's not my favorite thing, because you need to there's water, and this will slow you down, and we are in an escape, you know, so it's I don't think it's the best use of room, but I don't think it's too hard, so I didn't change it. Now I'm bad. We don't need to kill them, but I just want. And here we have another Zebetite. Let's explode it and just go. And we are now in the auxiliary lab entrance. So the tiling is weird and different. It's more like technologic. And if we continue, here we have a green door, and those parasites in the way. We have a green door, so we cannot go there. but we know there's a green door here. We need to take the elevator, and this will end the escape. And now we are in zone 2. And if we go back down, we will see that everything has blown up and everything is destroyed. So all the zone 1 has been destroyed by Samus, actually, because Samus is setting the bomb, the 3 bombs, to explode the zones and be sure that all the parasites are dead. So we have the green door here, cannot go through it. And if we go this way, if we try to go back to the previous zone 1 room, we cannot, because there will be a corridor. So this will be the end of this video. There will be more for the next zones. So see you guys around for the next one.